Hello everybody, welcome to your Tuesday backstreet bike ride. We're here at Tutu & Co. Of course, still celebrating Pride Month here in Key West. And it's good to be able to do a bike ride after all that rain. And we still have some clouds, so we might be in for a pretty sunset. It's very windy still though, so I hope you're gonna be fine with the audio. Gardens Hotel to our right, and we are crossing Simonton Street. We're here in Solaris Hill, the highest point of the island. One Elizabeth Street, got a beautiful frangipani here. Got a Royal Poinciana in bloom right ahead of us. Looks like these two here, these two Royal Poincianas are running behind a little bit on the other ones on the island. There are some that are in full bloom. Yellow frangipani. Duval Loop coming. And over here we have the little lanes. Unfortunately, for example, this one kind of is not cutting through, it ends right there. Little Russell Lane, just off Elizabeth. really nice that it's low season, because look at this. We are crossing Eaton Street without a problem. Barely any traffic. Over here we have an unknown lane. Here we have Higgs Lane. Those are all dead ends. Now on Caroline Street. Of course, you know, the seaport is this way, and this is Little Pecan Lane, and I see it has become a one-way. This is a small little through lane. We're back on Eaton. Looks like it's a little busier now. Here we have two churches right next to each other on the intersection of Simonton and Eaton Street at the studios of Key West. The Artist House, Robert the Doll's original home. glazed donuts shop, Red Buoy Coffee, right next to the Tropic Cinema, and Marilyn waiting for you to visit. By the way, these guys do have a maple bacon donut. Highly recommend. Alright, we're hitting Whitehead Street here. We are going to turn onto Whitehead because we are headed over to see if we have a sunset over at the Truman Waterfront tonight. Oh, I think there might be a full moon bike ride in the books this week. The moon's rising over Whitehead Street. I'd say probably 3 more days, 2-3 more days, maybe on, wait a minute, what date is today? Tomorrow is Juneteenth, so we're kind of, yeah, I think the next ride is on the 21st. I will have to double check. So full moon bike ride coming up later this week, one of our fun Key West activities every month, every full moon. Here to our left, this is where we're turning into the Truman Annex. Now we have a little time before sunset, so we kind of always rush through here. So now we're in the heart of the Truman Annex. Hey, thank you so much, Rockin' Rob, for the super chat. Thank you. So there's another exit. So there are lots of exits, but they barely ever open. So the one on Southern is open 24/7. So that is the one I recommend you use to get to the Truman Waterfront Park. The old weather station used to be the Key West Weather Station, the United States Weather Bureau. on here at the Truman little white house. Looks like a wedding. Lots of people. I have no idea what's going on there. Looks very serious. So over here we have a park that is then connecting over to Mallory Square. So you don't have to, well, the thing is this closes around 7. So you don't have to walk all the way around Whitehead Street and then into the Truman Annex to get to the Truman Waterfront Park in case you're going, for example, to the farmer's market. There is an exit right here, gate over to Mallory Square, well, the downtown area. Well, first you would have Clinton Square, and then you have Front Street, the Mallory Market, and then Mallory Square. But it is late, given that the sun is setting pretty late, so that connection is closed. So you can walk through here. It's open during the day, of course, if you come and visit the Truman, the little white house. There's a sign that says private event, but I don't know what. So lots of gates, it's not my favorite area, kind of looks like pretty much like the rest of Florida. So if you're short on time, except if you were kind of see the little white house, but unless you're short of time, I wouldn't necessarily count in the Truman Waterfront, the Truman Annex, to kind of walk around. It's all been built pretty recently after the military pulled out of Key West, and a private developer kind of did all this here. There's a long story to it. Lots of people in Key West weren't very happy about it. I totally understand why. I mean, look at this. This is not like old Key West at all. Alright, we are back to our main road here to the Truman Annex Waterfront Park. So at least people are still allowed to come to the park. So the clouds look promising, but I don't know if we're going to see much of a sunset. The sun is setting in 12 minutes, by the way. Coast Guard ship, the Ingham. And look at how pretty it's going to be with the clouds. We don't see the sun. And there aren't a lot of people here tonight. more minutes until official sunset time. Here at the Truman Waterfront Park. Fishing going on here. And I was about to mention this guy, and then that looks like it's his kid. Look. We have a young egret. He's not totally white. I don't know if they like geese where they have more colors when they're little and then they turn white afterwards. Hey. See if I can zoom in a little bit just to show you. It's pretty cool with the love it when you want to come for a quiet sunset and they're playing music. I'm moving, so we're not going to get flagged by YouTube for playing background music. There we go. I was hoping the sun was gonna come peek out through the clouds underneath. But nope. Let's see if we get an afterglow. Hey, thank you, Deb, for the super chat. We are at the Admiral's Cut. We have a tiny little speck of the setting sun on the horizon between the clouds. Pretty cloudy here tonight. So official sunset time is in 2 minutes. So it's really cool. The lower clouds are pretty dark, and then just behind it you have the ones that are still lit up by the sun. Official sunset time. And thank you so much, bad boy. Where are these guys going here? Into the submarine harbor here. That's kind of weird for a sailboat. So this area here, this whole space, is the old submarine harbor. The old times before the submarines got bigger and don't fit anymore. then here we have these guys coming back from their sunset sails. So some of them leave from this area here, which is accessible from Old Town. So from the other side, again, it doesn't connect here, so you can't walk from the Truman Waterfront Park over to your sunset cruise. Don't try it, you're gonna miss your cruise if you do so. So again, later this week we're in for a full moon bike ride. And we have some additional streams this week. We have a stream from Schooner Wharf on Thursday. I think we also have one from Schooner Wharf on Sunday. So 2 more music streams. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Barry7. Very much appreciated. So yes, plenty of streams coming up, additional music streams, full moon bike rides. And if you haven't, guys, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. And since we don't have much of a sunset or an afterglow, I'm gonna take you guys with me over to Petronia Street. I think I'm gonna drop you off maybe at Blue Heaven. It's one of my favorite spots this time of the night, when it's not totally dark but the lights come on. It's really pretty. You know the drill. I've dropped you off there a couple of times. It's going to be colorful. By the way, if you missed the Key West Pride Parade, we have it on our channel. Woo, the wind's picking up here. So I can't drop you off here at the Coast Guard ship because the happy hour is only on Fridays and Saturdays, and only 1 hour before sunset until sunset. Mahi Gate. The old diesel plant. That's being renovated. I just saw there was one of the panels missing, so I'm kind of curious what it looks like inside. Let's see. Are going to save the building. It's probably too dark for the camera to pick up. Let me see if I can zoom in. Do you see anything, guys? So there isn't much to see. I kind of see some old, looks like wood panels. Some old machinery. Gotta have a new opening here soon. Olive's Mediterranean Grill. Very sad that Pepper Pot closed. It's gonna stay a little local takeout here, tucked away in Bahama Village. So that's gonna be pretty cool. This is Petronia Street, but this is a one-way, so we're gonna take the long way around through Bahama Village here. Here's the American Legion Post, and this used to be the old theater when Key West was segregated. And over here we have the the Frederick Douglass Community Center that they are currently totally rebuilding. So this part here was existing, and then they are redoing this area here. So since we're in Bahama Village, might as well give you an update. So let's see how far this... So this is the big gym where we were actually handing out food here after Ian, I think, when there was a lot of flooding in Bahama Village and lots of people lost their homes and possibilities to cook. And looks like we added a big building here. It's also home of the Bahama Village music program. So they're gonna have a brand new home. Love this cute little pink house with a little seat here. And here we have a tiny little alley. The Williams Alley. Really pretty. Look how cute. And it ends here in some kind of jungle. Really cool. I have to say Bahama Village is my favorite spot on the island. It's where the old Key West is still somewhat alive. So, lots of construction going on here. For the community center, we have a medical center just behind it that has also opened about, I think, last year. We're going to turn here onto Thomas Street. So I can drop you guys off at Blue Heaven. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. We'll be back tomorrow in Captain Tony's Saloon at 7:15. And we'll be at we're going to be at Schooner Wharf on Thursday. I will have to confirm the time. And we'll have a full moon bike ride on Friday. So lots of stuff to come. Look at this. Isn't this pretty this time of the night? Welcome to Petronia Street. Look who we have here. Hello. Cuckoo. Our favorite wine bar. And here we go, guys. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much to all of you who's supporting us. Please hit the like button on the way out. Have a great night. See you guys tomorrow.